Hello everybody and welcome to Dover International Raceway, where we are ready to begin the second half of the regular season here in the Mobil 1 Cup Series final season. And this should be race number 11. Yeah, 11, if I'm not mistaken, and I looked at my stuff correctly. Race number 11. So, oh god, I just got done sneezing and now my nose is getting all clogged up. But anyways, so we come into this race with a tie for the points lead, a tie. And the tie is between the number 13 of Ty Naughton and the number 01 of rookie Dane Ammon. They both come into this race with 349 points. 6 points behind them. Ben Braley sits third in the points. Rookie Zachary Fitzwater sits fourth in points. Abe Troxel is sixth. William Bedford is seventh. Abe Troxel's fifth. John Arndt is sixth. William Bedford is seventh. Sky Commons is eighth. Max Newirth is ninth. And Daniel Voiles rounds out the top 10 in the point standings coming into this race. We're going to have 40 laps of racing. Pit stops are on times 4, so we should see this race, if not have a lot of cautions, have fuel strategy, possibly decide the winner of this race today. Starting on the pole is the number 60 Cheez-Its Ford Mustang of Eric Burton alongside the Toyota number 24 of Joseph Srigley. Then we have another Ford of Ty Dent in the 98 and O'Neal Baldwin in the number 20 Toyota right there. So Fords and Toyota dominate the first two rows before we get to our first Chevy back in 5th place. Without further ado, let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
There we go. The command to fire the engines has been given. These drivers are warming up their cars, getting ready to roll off the pit lane onto the racetrack for 40 laps of racing here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel. This is the Buckle Up 300 presented by Fox Sports 1. Cars rolling off the track, making sure everybody gets off pit road cleanly. It looks like that's going to happen as we're looking at the cars on the racetrack. There was a couple of accidents in practice in happy hour earlier, but no one had to go to backup cars. So everyone got to keep where they keep their starting spots today. Now the only question will remain is exactly which, more importantly, is exactly like what driver will go to victory lane today. Coming off of turn number 4, the pace car is on pit road, getting ready to start the Buckle Up 300. Eric Burton and Joseph Srigley will bring it off of turn number 4 and onto the front straightaway, waiting for the flagman to give us the signal. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Dover. Uh-oh, we got a problem. Car in the back did not get going. The 55 of Wade Brummer was either sleeping, massively spun the tires, or did not get a very good restart. Because he is falling all the way back right now. He is not up to speed, just now hitting 4th. Something is the matter with that 55 car, and he is holding up everybody in line. So now as we go back up more towards the front of the field, it's going to be Eric Burton that's broken away from the pack. These cars will probably catch lap cars a lot sooner because they can't get past this number 55. 55 car now is going to be stuck on the outside line. It's going to allow everybody on the inside line to be able to get by one by one. But Eric Burton is out to a very good lead, followed by Joseph Srigley, Ty Dent, Max Newirth, Joshua Balkin in a battle for 6th and 7th, I should say. Yeah, battle for 6th and 7th. That's William Bedford and Matthew Dalio. Three laps complete, working lap number 4 at the moment. Eric Burton had a strong race car all in first practice, got the pole in qualifying, was about fourth or fifth fastest in final practice. So we'll have to wait and see exactly if that 60 car can win this race via fuel mileage or just having the strongest race car of the day. Oh, the 9 car, Jason Hanley is blowing another motor. The 55 car has finally made it to pit road, hoping he can actually get that car repaired. The 9 car has a camshaft problem. That's what caused Jason Hanley to retire out of this race already. Oh, these cars are not very far from getting lapped. Already approaching lap traffic is Eric Burton in the number 60. All because the 55 of Wade Brummer's car failed to go on the start. And I still don't believe that 55 car is up to speed with everybody else. Oh, we're going to probably have a battle for the lead now. Joseph Srigley is still up there with the 60 car. Just like in real life, these drivers are approaching lap traffic. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a Mobil 1, crank it up. Back up to the front here, Eric Burton. We have 10 laps completed, 30 laps to go. When will these cars begin to make the move down pit road? That'll give us an idea of when perhaps the fuel strategy will start. Let's find the guy who came in here tied with the points lead. Let's find where Ty Naughton is running. He is running all the way back here in 34th. All because of that 55 car. Now let's find the 01 of Dane Ammon. Dane is running in 31st, so a horrible run for these drivers. Ben Braley, he's running up here in 11th. He could be the new points leader by now. Definitely got to keep an eye out as the front two still continue their break. They're away from the pack here. I guess the 55 is more up to speed than he was because the leaders aren't catching him. And here we go, battle for third. And Max Newworth will take the spot off of turn number 2. Won't clear him, however. But going down off into turns numbers 3 and 4, I think the 14 car will clear the 98. Well, maybe not. Not quite yet. Oh, leaning on each other. Alright, let's see. Will the 14 car let him go? He's going to battle back. While we're watching this battle, it still continues to be the number 60 car that's leading. Whoops. So we're going to be right back with a quick commercial break. Welcome back to the Mobil 1 Cup Series Race the Buckle Up 300 here at Dover. And it is still Eric Burton leading this race. You got Joseph Srigley in second, Ty Dent still holding on to third. But it is a race. I think the 14 car will have him cleared this time. Yep, 14 car will take over third spot after like 2 or 3 laps of battling with that 98 car. And unfortunately, we still only have one retiree from this racetrack, and that is the number 9 of Jason Hanley, who has retired with a camshaft problem in that number 9 Napa Auto Parts Ford Fusion, or excuse me, Napa Auto Parts Chevy Camaro. Damn, what the hell was I thinking? It's still Eric Burton. If these cars get to lap 20 before making pit stops, then we know they'll be good to go on fuel. It'll only come down to strategy, who takes what. Ain't nobody on pit road yet. Nobody drove down pit road yet. And look at the 98 car battling it out for battling. It's going to probably lose the spot again to Balkan, but Ty Dent clears him to stay in 4th position. I guess it pretty much is official now. If these cars make a pit stop, they will be good to go to the end, unless something dramatic happens. Still no indication to come down the pit road. I don't remember Eric Burton going to victory lane. Oh, now the 60 car coming to pit road. 60 cars coming to pit road, and it's only the 60 car, it looks like. Eric Burton all by his lonesome coming down pit road this time. Nope, here comes the 88 car. He's going to come down with them all the way in the back here. 22 car is going to come down pit road as well. The 24 car is leading. He's going to stay out yet another lap in that number 20, and yet another lap from that number 24, Joseph Srigley. But other cars are coming down pit road, it looks like. The 14, 98, the 7, 39, 92, 42, the 97, and others all coming down pit road this time. We'll see. And it looks like the 24 car is coming to pit road this time as well. 24 car coming to pit road this time. Here comes Balkan, Dalio, and Bolvin all right behind them. Now is where pit road's going to get very, very clustered. Cars will be pulling out in front of other cars. Other cars will be pulling out when others are trying to pull in. Let's see what's going to happen. The 7 and the 39 are side by side, but they're coming off of pit road. 24 looks like he's going to have a clean entry into his pit stall. Let's see, what is it going to be? 20 car back there gets into his pit stall clean. 2 tires so far in that number 24 and going around to the right sides. No chassis adjustments, no nothing. Just 4 tires and fuel for the 24 of Srigley. Srigley will be out, followed by the 52 and others coming down a pit road. Eric Burton's going to drive by. Will that be for position, or is that just to get back on the lead lap? Oh, the 12, we have an accident. Oh, we have an accident. It's Ty Naughton. Ty Naughton's he's stuck on the racetrack. He is done for the day. Done for the day. The caution flag is out. This is going to be very interesting. All these drivers cycling around to get back on the lead lap. Saying the leader is Eric Burton in the 60 car. Second place is going to be Max Neuwirth. And since we are within 10 laps to go, we could have a double file restart. Oh, I have no clue what happened to the 13 car. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened. Okay, so I need you guys to be the judgment on this one. Zach Campbell coming full speed. He's going to head off, turning down the racetrack. He sees Ty Naughton there, turns right down into the quarter panel of the 13, and turns Ty head on into the wall. Turns him head on into the wall. The 22 of Zach Campbell has some buckle on his hood, but that was just plain uncalled for. Plain uncalled for on that. The 13 car then slides to a stop on the banking. Other cars will go down the racetrack to avoid. And this is what happens to bring out the first caution of this race. So let's go back up for the restart. Welcome back, and it looks like not only did Ty Naughton retire, but the 2 of William Bedford also had a camshaft problem that forced him off of the racetrack. So Zach Campbell and Ty Naughton retire after the incident. Ben Braley was trapped 1 lap down, and the 55 of Wade Brummer is 2 laps down. Your top 10: Eric Burton, Max Newer, Joseph Srigley, Ty Dent, Zach Chambers, Zachary Fitzwater, Joshua Balkin, Ben Braley, Eric Enrage, and Rob Williams. Here we go, coming to the restart with 12 laps to go here at Dover. 12 laps to go, and Eric Burton will be stuck on the outside line. That's going to be the bad part about this, is this car's getting stuck on the outside line with the lapped cars on the inside. Here comes the 55 of Wade Brummer, going to try to go for it. He's going to get trapped on the, he's going to trap the 60 on the outside. So here's the battle for the lead. The 2 lapped cars right now are ahead of the drivers, and the battle is on right here for first. Eric Burton's got it on the outside. Joseph Srigley's got it on the inside. 3 wide behind him. These lapped cars and this caution have really affected the ending of this race. Now Joseph Srigley in the 24 car will take the lead away from a very dominant Eric Burton in this race. Ty Dent's back in third. We got 10 laps to go now, 10 to go here at Dover. Srigley leading. Burton is falling back to second, and Ty Dent's all over his back bumper right now. This will be, I think, the 2nd victory for Joseph Srigley in the season if he can pull off this win. 8 laps to go here at Dover for the 24. The 2 race cars ahead are laps down. The 24 car, if he has to, will race them, but right now he's just running pretty clean right behind him, using their draft to pull away from Eric Burton. Down the corner they go, coming off of turn number 2. So 7 laps to go, 6.5 now. You see the skid marks in turns 3 and 4 where the 13 car got turned. Coming off of turn number 4, 6 laps to go here in the Buckle Up 300. If a caution comes out now, we will get a green, white. Well, we won't get a green, white checker. We'll get a 1 lap shootout. If the caution comes out anywhere on this lap. Still watching the leader. These drivers are racing pretty good back here for position. Five to go now. If the caution comes out, the race will end under caution. Green flag is still out. 4 laps to go here at Dover. And it's gonna be it should be all she wrote for this 24 car unless something happens. We know they could make it on field. They pitted after 20 to go, which means they can get roughly 23 to 25 laps on their tank of fuel on a full fuel run. The question is, and with the caution, it helped them save as much as well. 3 laps to go for the 24. If the tire doesn't blow out or if his engine doesn't blow, he could have either his first or second career win of the season, or second win of the season for this number 24, Joseph Srigley. Second career win too, because he's a rookie. 2 laps to go. Just like in real life, another boring finish, which makes it a little bit boring to commentate about, but it doesn't matter. It may be a boring style finish, but the person who's winning may like it so much right now. I forgot to tell you guys, please do not spoil it in the comments if you win. Don't put you win, because that's just stupid. White flag, 1 lap to go for Joseph Srigley. He's driven that car hard all race long. Started on the outside of the front row. He was one of the last cars on the pit road, and he's got, with the help of a caution flag, he got the lead. Joseph Srigley in the 24 car will win here today at Dover. number 24 team will go to victory lane today as they have won the Buckle Up 300. Oh, and it looks like Ty Dent Ty Dent got second place off Eric Burton. Wow, Ty Dent. Very good last-ditch effort for that 98 car to get second place. He needs every point he can get because he is towards the bottom of the points list. Oh, my nose is still runny. Well, what an interesting race, which resulted in a rookie going the victory lane. Look at that, though. The top, out of the top 10, only 3 rookies finished in the top 10, and 1 went to victory lane in Joseph Srigley. Ty Dent, Eric Burton, Joshua Balkin, Zachary Chambers, Ben Braley, Eric Enrage, James Norway, Preston Plord, and Matthew Dalio are your top 10. Now we're going to go down here and show you the bottom of the list here. Wade Brummer got one of his laps back, and Brad Smith finished 35th on the lead lap as he finished ahead of the 24 car. So I want to thank everybody for joining me here at Bristol. Oh my God. Joining me here at Dover. And what a very interesting race it has been. Congratulations to Joseph Srigley. This race has been brought to you by the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become a part of the crew today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, McKinleyman93, to be a part of the Budweiser All-Pro Series and maybe another series I might be bringing back in the future. And so thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Don't forget to do everything I said. If you guys like this race, I hope you guys do at least. It was kind of a boring race, but it's still pretty interesting with the fuel strategy and everything and the caution. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next week, this is Michael Norman saying, until we meet again.